Okay, guys. So, what's up? What's up? I just did something new to my hair. Like I did this. I finished this today. Gonna let you guys get up in there. This like crocheted in. So I just wanted to do something different from the video that y'all seen with me and my best friend. That was actually yesterday. So this is my hair today. I love changing my hair a lot. So that'd be my whole thing about dreads because I like to change my hair. But anyway, I just came to chat, say what's up with you guys, kind of let you guys know where my mind frame is at now, just in case, maybe I can help someone. Oh, and by the way, I have no makeup on. You see? No makeup, no eyelashes, nothing. The only thing I have on is lipstick. So shout out to Natural Beauty. Um, Wanted to talk to you guys. Well, I turned 30 in August, and I just kind of got this mind frame of I don't give a fuck. I don't know what else to say. Like I just simply don't give a fuck. And it's not like a disrespectful I don't give a fuck. It's like I don't give a fuck because I gotta protect me type of thing. A lot of things that I would, I used to entertain. Um, I don't want to entertain it. Like, okay, so for instance, I have a friend, so we're probably not going to be friends anymore because of the conversation that we had. But um, I have a friend that I just basically told him I don't want him to stay the night because number one, I am interested in someone else. You know what I'm saying? But me and that person haven't got there yet. I'm just interested. And I already had dealings with this person. But they feel some type of way because I don't want them to stay the night at my house. And I'm like, I don't want to do that with you. I want us to be strictly homies. I don't want to be special homies, special friends, or none of that. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to be regular homies because when you start doing special shit, you hold yourself responsible for what the fuck happens to another person. Like, I don't want to have to feel obligated to have to do some shit because you're fucking with it and I'm fucking with you. I don't want to do that. So if we just homies, that means that, okay, if you fucking with some shit, that's you fucking with it. I don't gotta fuck with it. So hit me when you're done and I'm gonna, talk to you later. That is my whole thing about why I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want no type of none of that. Because at the end of the day, what I'm starting to learn is people do shit according to the season and people do shit according to the time of the year. Like, when it's getting hotter, motherfuckers want to, be single, I guess. And now they want to have hoes and do the most and all this other shit. Now a whole bunch of motherfuckers been hitting me up because it's about to get cold and they trying to get somebody they can be up under and cuddle with or whatever the fuck. No. Newsflash, I'm not a cuddler. Never been a cuddler unless I love you and we're like that. Everybody else, you are hoes. And I don't know what else to tell anyone. You're a hoe, okay? There's nothing else for me to explain here. And people be mad when they're not in your inner circle category. Because I let people know, like, bro, my niggas is here and your ass over here. And they be feeling so, well, I thought I was, well, that, me helping you catch yourself up on your natural position, then that means that you should be stepping your game up. That's what that means. And don't mean throw a tantrum because you feel some type of way. It means simply step your motherfucking game up if you thought something and I'm telling you that it's not that. Also, another thing is I'm being truthful with people. In the past, I'm not saying that I have not been truthful. I've always been truthful with everyone. But I've withheld information or used a substitute word or a nicer way to say some shit. But it never really I guess to the people, it was easy for them to ignore it like I ain't say shit. So, change my tactic. I'm telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Oh, well, can I come fuck with you? No, you can't come fuck with me. Why? You really want to know why? Yeah. Okay. Well, number one, you don't match my fly. You don't match my fly. You don't match my swag. Two, you are a manipulator or a narcissist. All you this is for all men. This is not just for one person. I'm just generalizing right now. You're a narcissist, you're a manipulator, you're selfish, and 9 times out of 10 you're a selfish fuck, meaning that you don't give a fuck if my nut come or nothing. You just worried about you and what I can do for you and how I can do it for you. I'm good on all of that. I've done way too much to allow this shit. I'm cool. And motherfuckers is really feeling some type of way. And I'm being honest. I'm not being rude. I'm just being bluntly honest. Like, hey, I don't want to do this with you. I feel like that you're trying to move like this and I'm not trying to move like that. So let me tell you, if you want to move with me, this is what I'm on with you. When it comes to you, this is what I'm on. So if you're not going to be on this when it comes to you and me, then we don't need to be on nothing because I don't want to have a misunderstanding. I'm done with misunderstandings. I'm cool on that. There shouldn't be no reason for a misunderstanding, especially if I'm communicating clearly to you and I'm being 100% truthful. So here's the problem that I'm running into. People don't want to be motherfucking adults. They want to pick and choose when they want to be an adult. They want to be an adult when it's time to, say you pay bills, time to, do that 69, time to say whose kid is what kid. They want to be an adult then because it's easy. But when it's time to use your brain and actually communicate with another human being and find a common ground or accepting how this person is feeling fully accepting how this person is feeling, regardless if it's the opposite of what you're feeling. Motherfuckers can't handle that. I'm not saying fuck you. I'm just saying we feel different. And I'm not going to change how I feel just because you feel like that. No, this makes sense to me on this side. So this is where I'm going to be at. Either we can, when we get together, that's not where we're going to go because we don't agree. Or I'm going to stay over here and you stay over there. That's pretty much the options. There's no other options. People just half-ass adults. That's what I call it. Because I've had to accept a lot of shit that I didn't want to accept. Especially with niggas that I done dealt with. Friends that I done dealt with. Like, I lost an ex. Well, she wasn't even the best friend. Fuck, when I look back and we got to here. So I lost a used to be friend. And, it was a lot of things she used to... Well, not a lot. Just things that she used to tell me about myself. That made her feel whatever it made her feel. Now me, I'm thinking like, I'm that nigga, so how the fuck could I ever, you know what I'm saying? But I had to get off my high horse, because I'm a Leo. Loud and proud. But I had to think like, well shit, if she do feel like that and that's how I'm coming off to her, then I need to change that about myself or I need to switch that up. I mean, I did the changes and I switched it up and you know how certain people still be on what the fuck they're on. But yeah. I had to, look at myself like, shit, what the fuck am I doing to make these people feel like that, even though I don't think I'm doing it, and it don't feel like I'm doing that. People don't want to dig deep about themselves. They be like, oh, well, you softer, that's just you, and blase skip. No. You evolving in life and going through situations, you have to deep dive into your emotions, deep dive into your thought process. Not just the thought, the process of where the thought stemmed from. How did this thought even form? What situation or emotion or people or where you were at time zone happened to where you formulated this thought to where now this is what you have put as a moral ethic in your life or something that you will forever do or routine. People don't be thinking that deep. Like a lot of things, they happen for a reason and you have to figure out what the reason is. Especially in a conversation. I do this a lot in the conversation. I have to really pay attention to what's going on. A lot of people think conversation is just, hey, I'm talking and you're listening. Then when you talk, I just listen, and then we just keep going back and forth. No. You have to listen to understand what this person is saying to you. Okay? Meaning that sometimes adults communicate like children. They just say snippets and pieces of what they really mean to say, but you got to put all them pieces together to really get out like, oh, you're really going through this, but you didn't really know how to say it, and I get it now. So, okay, I can handle you this way. Because I was getting offended, but now when I knew it couldn't be that, so I sat down and really paid attention to what you were actually really trying to say. Now I know what's really going on with you. People aren't doing that. They're just so ready to just lash out, respond. Or they're so ready to force what they're feeling on another motherfucker to where they can't even realize that it ain't even about you right now. It's a fly or something flying around and shit. But yeah, they can't even realize like it's not even about you right now. So turn off your defense mechanism and turn on your, okay, I have to be a psychiatrist. Because this is a psychiatrist moment. You know how many people call me and hit me up just to talk? And it be sometimes motherfucking bitches, niggas, that they be like, oh, y'all fucking. And they be like, bro, we're never gonna fuck. I'm cool. He fucks you, so I don't want to fuck him. So you're safe. But he's just my homie. And we've been knowing each other for years. Like I know his true self. Anyone that I'm around, we're cool and we can get along because I accept and I know their true self. Even the grimy aspect about them. Even the parts about shit that I see that I know would piss me off if it ever came to that. I accept all of that. So with me accepting that, I'm going to make sure we don't go around that bridge. But if we happen to have to go around that bridge because that's where the fuck the chips fell, I know who the fuck I'm dealing with. And I'm going to make sure that I handle you and deal with you with respect until or if we get out of the respect zone, then I'm going to handle you like a motherfucking enemy. So it's totally up to you how we're going to do this. But see how I'm speaking in this video and breaking scenarios and breaking things down. Like I'm keeping it flowing, but I'm touching on topics, saying the example, breaking it down, moving on to a next thing. People can't even break down their conversations like that. Or even recap what the shit was about. They're not doing that. Like I can have 3 or 4 conversations in one conversation. That's actually how me and all of my niggas talk. Like I think I'm the only person, well, if I'm not the only person, I'm the major one of the people that's in their circle that talks, I'm watching a movie too, I'm doing a lot, y'all, that talks like I can ask you a question about like, yeah, so how your mom doing? And, oh yeah, so remember what I told you last week, girl, let me wait till I tell you this. And also don't forget about the such and such. Then I'll let them speak. They'll answer the question I asked about the mom and be like, ooh, but is it about what? Is that shit that you talking about? Is it about such and such? And then they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I won't remind you. Remind me when we get off the phone. They answered all 3 of my questions, but all 3 of these questions went in totally different conversation sectors. Okay, my shit just bleeped. I don't know why, but they answered all 3 of my questions, but the questions went in totally different conversation regions. But people were able to keep on. I'm having 3 conversations in one. Like, totally different. People just can't keep up. Moral of the story, people can't keep up. Also, you can't be mad at the people that's not giving you the results that you wanted them to give you, or they're not choosing to go the way you wanted them to go. You have to learn how to accept that, and that's okay too. People don't have to do certain things that you do. That means that it's time for you to adjust. You thought that you would long term be able to do something where it was comfortable for you. You see that y'all are not on the same page, so now it's time to get unused to this person and adjust. Not get unused to them in the way that you wanted them to be. Now you got to get used to them in the way that it is. You have to make sure that you're taking that time to really pay attention and focus on hey, am I going to evolve in this relationship that I'm having with this person? Not just boyfriend and girlfriend and shit. Any relationship. Mom, dad, son, daughter, any. Do I actually want to take time to invest in this relationship? Or am I just going to just be around you because of the title? Oh, well, people known us as this and that for so many years, so we might as well just go with the motions. Like, no, you have to evolve your relationships with people and even your interaction with people on a day-to-day basis. Like, I have a strong aura, and I know that. So, y'all, oh my God, it's this bug, Lord Jesus. But I have a strong aura, and I know that. So I have to be very conscious of how I'm responding to anything. And when shit piss me off. Because when some shit piss me off, listen, it's like an elephant is sitting in the room. Because I ain't got nothing else to say. Because if I say anything else, everything's about to be on the motherfucking floor. But, I mean, I don't know what the fuck this little bug thing is. And it's so fast. And it's just loving me for some fucking reason. Jeez. But anyway. Yeah, so the shit will be on the floor. So I just make sure that, I'm conscious of how I put out. And sometimes a lot of shit pisses me off and I have to recognize, okay, this shit is pissing me off. Let me take 5 seconds to get a fuck away from this person before I accidentally smack the fuck out of them. So let me go over here and talk to my star player and get us together. And then I'm going to come back like, okay, so yeah, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Just play it off. I feel some type of way still very strong. You can't know that. Because it's not for you to know. Now I just got to position myself and how I handle you and deal with you from here on out. So that's just kind of how that is. People are just reacting, not thinking before they react, not thinking before they speak or none of that shit. They're just going. And it's like you can't be on that. You can't do that. I'm sorry, you just can't. I don't know. I got my rolled tobacco, trying to quit smoking. So you know how that goes. And what else? Just don't be selfish with yourself. Don't be selfish with yourself. And it's okay to always put you first. And it's okay to put somebody else first sometimes. But you are the main ingredient to the whole little cake. So you got to make sure you are catering to yourself. Okay? And make sure that other people make you feel good too. It shouldn't be hard for me to fuck with you. Because if it's hard for me to fuck with you, then I shouldn't even be dealing with you. And people definitely got to get used to that. And understand that and know that. Any type of relationship and it has love involved in it, it should be easy. Not saying easy because you're going to have snags, but for the most part, motherfuckers should just know what it is. It shouldn't even be a spoken thing. But I'll get back with you guys because my cousin's calling.